Yes,
We're on this the clown topic type thing. All right, I don't know. Like I said, I guess it's sure modern media has done it so much for people being scared of clowns. How do you deal with that? Like I know you're not going to go past anyone's own personal comfort, but how do you kind of handle that? Somebody who's kind of apprehensive.
We're talking about scary clowns. I'm sorry, this interview's over.
That's what I'm saying. No, you just
no, it's fine. No, the thing is that I'm gonna run off on like 3 or 4 different tangents doing this, so bear with me if you can. One, I'm not a scary clown. In fact, sorry for people not watching on YouTube, but this is what I look like when I clown. I don't even wear makeup. It's a red nose and a funny hat. It's because the need for the makeup isn't there anymore. It served its purpose at one point in time, and I have a face, so if I ever do something that needs makeup, I can put that on. It's not a problem. I've been trained for this, but I found that kids are never scared of clowns. I literally, there was a little girl at one party I went to who could barely talk. Like, she was so young. She called me Pennywise the whole time while standing next to me, just basically hanging onto my leg, just loving me every second. Like, oh, Pennywise, I love you, Pennywise. So like, clearly like her older siblings or like parents had like exposed her to that. But I've never met a kid scared of clowns. Like, even a kid that's like, I'm scared of clowns, tee-hee, while they're like actively like messing with me. Anyone that's scared of clowns is always a teen or an adult that's just too cool. Like, I know chlorophobia exists, but it's rare. The true chlorophobia is rare, and I've never met anyone with it. I mean, I have a rare phobia too, so I mean, I can't say it doesn't exist. That's very, very unkind of me. But like, most people that are scared of clowns either aren't scared of clowns or they're just genuinely uncomfortable because they've never met clowns. 99.9% of the time I get, oh, I'm scared of clowns, but you're an adorable clown, or you're cute, or I'm not scared of you. I'm like, you shouldn't be. I'm made of noodles and I squeak when I walk. Like, I'm the least intimidating thing I know, so no, like, I grew up watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space and It, and like, for me, it's just like, these are fun, silly horror movies, and I love horror movies, and it never occurred to me once to be scared of clowns in real life. So like, the fact that like the media has made it into such a thing is interesting, but honestly, haunt clowns serve a purpose. Like, real haunt clowns, like you
like attractive clowns.
Yeah, that's how we
haunt, like haunted house.
Haunt. Yeah, we thought you said haunt.
Well, I mean, it's the nose, I think.
That's a whole other topic of discussion.
Only clowns,
Well, can I ask you the question about people that are unnaturally attracted to clowns? And you just went there.
I mean, if you want to talk about that, we'll do that next. Absolutely. But no, haunt clown.
I was watching y'all's faces, and I'm like, yeah, sorry.
I was so confused for a minute. I'm sorry. It's my southern accent that's destroying this. Haunt clowns. Haunt clowns. Clowns at haunted houses.
There you go.
Clowns at they're called haunt clowns, generally speaking. They serve their own purpose. They are, because like, I've heard the definition of a clown, and like, depending on who you talk to, the definition is going to wildly vary, but it's a clown. A clown is a person that is an actor, essentially, that produces an emotional response. Most of the time, that emotion is goofy joy, humor, silliness. But a haunt clown is supposed to scare you. Like, that's literally what their job is. And you go to these haunted houses and these attractions to be scared.
Right.
So they are fulfilling that role. And it does take training. It takes special ability. I know of a few haunt clowns that are also regular clowns. It's like, and like, they're totally separate personalities, essentially. It's like, this is the way they act as a haunter, this is the way they act as a standard birthday party clown or circus clown, and like, they have their purpose, they have their point, and I don't begrudge them that. Like, I used to be very, very, like, turn my red nose up at it and be like, haunt clowns, pep, pep, pep. But, you learn stuff, and you find out that it's not always just this one way. What I don't
Bobert's a clown elitist.
Clown elitist.
Your nose isn't as red.
You learn though over time though that, about the different forms of clowning and the different ways that clowns can interact. So haunt clowns are valid. What I don't like are people that dress up like clowns and just attempt to scare people like in an everyday setting, because it's like you're like, but also like those are like super crazy rare and it's kind of blown out of proportion.
Right.
But no, haunt clowns can be great. I don't, as much as I love Halloween and haunted houses, I usually do the no scare tours of haunted houses. So, but no, like the media really overplays it because, like I say, I've never met a kid that's scared of clowns. Most every adult that I've met isn't truly scared. They'll say they are, and then they're like, "Oh, you don't count." It's like, how many clowns have you met? It's like, well, I've met you. Oh, so 100% of the clowns you've met aren't scary. Got it. So I don't know. I know I went off on a tangent there talking about hot clowns.
It was good.
That was good. No, I enjoyed that.
It's fascinating to hear this insight. This is even as long as we've known you and known that you have gotten into this business. We don't know the ins and outs of it, and so that's what I'd love to hear is the different from your perspective.
The perspective of a clown.
Exactly.
Well, it's a pretty goofy perspective, but it's
Well, it is summertime in the South, so you are, I'm sure when you're out and about, you are actually a hot clown right now.
Oh, I have invested in lots of Under Armour. I have a battery-powered work fan that stays in my tent to blow up. Like, it's just, it is hard to work in the heat. I know a clown from the Northwest who like did a circus tour. I think it was over the summer or something. And they're like, Southern clowns, how do you do it? Please give me tip. And I was like, this is what I wear. This is how I do it. This is, and even then, it's like you're still going to be hot and miserable, like under the worst circumstances. Like you're going to be covered in sweat.
I was like, that's probably another good reason why you don't wear the makeup, because it'll be all just drippy by the first 10 minutes.
The makeup's amazing. You can eat while you wear that makeup. You can drink. You can sweat. I've heard of some guys being able to jump into a pool and get out, but that's fine. Like if you use the proper makeup, the proper setting procedures and everything, the makeup is really good. Even when I wear makeup, I don't wear a lot. I have they call it the muzzle area. I do makeup there, and then I do makeup above my eyebrows, and it does make for a whole face. But we did the big show as part of American Clown Academy 2.0. And we wound up making up like much earlier in the day and then having lunch and, all kinds of stuff. And then doing the show later in the day. So your makeup really can withstand a lot, including sweating, surprisingly. But it's hot. I wear a lot of Under Armour, and I try to wear long sleeve Under Armour when I can because I am so pale that I'll just fry in the sun. And Tiffany clowns with me a lot now too, and I've gotten her to wear like, here's your Under Armour, put this on, you'll want this.
Oh, okay.
It gets hot. It gets hard, but also, I mean, we've done events in the summer in flight suits, so we know what that's like.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Actually, arguably, I'm cooler in the clown outfit.
I was gonna say it's probably a whole lot cooler.
Because it's
those Nomex flight suits are crazy. They're crazy.
Yeah.
I remember doing a 24th of June parade in Florella, and we did that. We wore the flight suits for the parade. But the parade starts at one end of town, ends at the other end of town, and that's where it ends. So we parked at the beginning of the parade route, walked the parade route, and then we were like, the car is 1.5 miles that way. And it was like, well, one of us has to walk to get it, and I drew the short straw. So thankfully I'm a little more heat adapted than some people because I try to run and work out and stuff occasionally. So.
Yeah.
That's like it was.
Go ahead, Brock. Sorry.
I was going to say that's kind of like it was when we did the Christmas parade in Montgomery one year. We parked at the beginning, and then they're like, "Okay, it ends like 2 miles away." Like, oh, okay.
There's no winning there. Either you park at the end, then walk to the beginning, or you park at the beginning.
The Montgomery Christmas parade, that was the one where the kids were practically running into the parade and trying to take the candy from us.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah, that one was interesting.
I think I missed that one. I've been to at least one or two of the Montgomery Christmas parades. So.
A little bit greedy. Just a little bit greedy.
Kids and candy at Christmas, I mean.
Yeah.
A bunch of nerds in flight
That's
suits.
cool.
Have candy.
The Headland 4th of July parade, I worked it, and they had a candy cannon at the end of the parade, just firing candy at the kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
like directly at them?
I think it was like t-shirt cannon in the air, confetti of candy. Although I had made plenty of jokes about just like a tactically mounted candy. We will deliver the Jolly Ranchers with precision.
Yeah, so, you've got to find that one annoying kid and just like simmer him down a little bit.
Oops, sorry.
Keep firing until he's in the fetal position.